Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, where we talk all things Manchester United. And as you can see from the title, Manchester United officially make a bid for Benjamin SESKO. So I know that's going to be the conversation is going to be mainly about that. Most of the questions are going to be about that as well, people. So feel free to get your questions in on the Benjamin SESKO news. Anything else as well? Maybe it's Garnacho to Chelsea. Maybe it's something else, people. So feel free to get your questions in. Please keep them Manchester United related, though. Big up to everyone who joined over from Rants. I think he redirected on accident to the wrong stream, but big up to everyone who's made it over here. Anyway, make sure you run up the likes though. Hit the like button on the video. It's so important you do that. So hit the like button on the video. Please share this out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV. At Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter/X and on Instagram. And just as important, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well when you do that, people. So hit the like, share, and make sure you subscribe as well, people. Like I said, hit that notification bell when you do. Road to 16,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel. Big up to TTM on the chat in the chat. Big up TTM. Big up my G Matthew. Big up DJ as well, Kingsman as well. It's all good, but touch that he directed to the wrong video. It's all blessed. No worries. Shout out my G rants every single time. I hope you lot enjoyed that live stream as well, people. And the reason why you're getting this ManDem United much later than usual is because we did back again earlier. So that's why you're getting this podcast now. But Warrior J, kind enough to drop the information in the chat as always. So Manchester United have made a 75 million plus 10 million euro offer to RB Leipzig for Benjamin SESKO. This reflects their valuation of the player, and they believe he favors a move to Old Trafford. That's from David Ornstein. Key thing behind Manchester United SESKO bid is they didn't plan to move without a player buying in. Manchester United, and then there's more information. SESKO and his camp have reached a verbal agreement with both Manchester United and Newcastle. The fundamental terms have been negotiated with both clubs. Crucial hours lie ahead. RB Leipzig has received... One second, what is this? 1 second, people. RB Leipzig has received two offers, 90 million euros and another from Manchester United for 85 million euros. That's from Philippine Zine 24. Manchester United do believe they have the upper hand on the SESKO deal as he's keen to join. Newcastle's latest offer was not accepted by RB Leipzig. That's from SysTony67. Manchester United are again in direct contact with RB Leipzig to discuss details of the 85 million euro bid sent for SESKO. Add-ons are supposedly easily achievable. Newcastle want a final answer ASAP from club/player. Manchester United internally feel they are SESKO's preference. No official decision yet. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Let me bring in the ManDem as well, because a couple of the ManDem are in the building as well. Big up Dan in the cut. Big up Eddie in the cut. What you man saying, man? You man good? You on mute, fam?
All right. What's going on?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed. Boy, what you saying? You good, fam? Yeah?
Boy. Eddie.
My dog.
You little bumper club.
My dog. What up, dog?
What's going on?
What up, though? You man blessed, though, yeah?
Always, bro. I'm alive, fam.
Yeah, man. Eddie, what you saying? You blessed, yeah?
Likewise, man. You see, it's good. There's good days on my side, man. It's good days on my side. Got looking for the low. Started my new job here. You can see Ineos head of PR. It's moving in the right direction. Man.
So let's go to Mr. Head of Ineos, and let's go to Mr. Ineos head of PR, man. Your thoughts on the Benjamin SESKO bid? Talk to us, Eddie. You gotta be over the moon.
Hey, man. Big boys gotta do big boy shit, man. Big boys gotta do big boy shit. Now, I may have said some things in the past about SESKO, but hey, the past is the past.
What did you say, Black?
I don't even remember.
What you say, motherfucker? I missed that.
We don't even gotta worry about that. We don't gotta worry about that.
Don't worry, it's on the internet anyway.
It's in the past. It's in the past, right? So I told y'all why I needed this to happen.
Why y'all need this to happen?
Why I need this to happen is
go on. I know what he's gonna say.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
What you gonna do now?
Oh shit.
What you gonna do now? See, if SESKO went to Newcastle, We know what it is. We know what it is. He's already gone. He's already signed, sealed, and delivered. Now that they have absolutely no striker to go to.
Nicholas Jackson's on their radar. They're looking at Jackson.
Boy.
Newcastle looking at
Jackson.
If you don't. Man,
I'm just telling you the news, man.
Hey, man. Newcastle. If that happens, do yourself a favor. Forfeit your spot in the Champions League and just go down to the championship.
Yeah.
Disgraceful. An East African for a West African, well, I'll leave that alone. I'll leave my own thoughts. I'll leave that alone. Nonetheless, 75 plus 10, not bad. Could be worse. It's all part of a bigger plan. We got a bigger plan.
It's all a part of the bigger picture.
All part of the bigger plan.
Shout out to Ten Hag, man. All about the bigger picture.
Put the squares up. Squares up in the chat. Squares up in the
bigger
chat.
Picture, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
All about the bigger picture, my dog. We done co-opted it. We done gentrified his own flow. That's what we did, goddamn.
Oh, Lord, yo.
This is where we're at. So we get the attackers in. Now people are gonna talk about the midfield. They're gonna talk about a goalkeeper. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Nah, I'm worried. Don't worry.
You see, we just gotta flash the big bucks every now and again. Then we're gonna be tactical. We're gonna spend the right money for the right person at the right time. You know,
is that person SESKO? In your opinion?
Yeah, brother. Absolutely.
You wildin', son.
Absolutely. As head of Ineos PR, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. No more questions. I'm gonna let Dan.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I just hope you keep the same energy for the Lakers head office when we start doing NBA.
Brother, they didn't hire me. They didn't hire me.
I'm in talks with them. You know what I'm saying?
You're in talks with them.
I'm in talks with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in talks with the Lakers front office to be head of PR. You set the trend, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a domino effect.
Hey, man,
Lakers looked in my direction, so I
hear you. You know what? Now I get it. I had to cross over this can walk. I'll accept that responsibility. I'll wear that one.
Love the sunshine in the chat every single time since
shout out sunshine.
Been SESKO, been a member of the channel for 18 months. Love Sunshine. I hope you're blessed. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Sunshine FC as well.
Don't worry. It's all part of the master plan.
It's all a part of the master plan.
That's all.
Word to Andy Tay, all about the master plan, wasn't it?
Yeah. Moise.
You are serious, yo. Big up Jez in the chat as well. Dad, what you saying, man? Thoughts on the SESKO?
Yeah, man.
Talk to us.
Well, firstly, I'm mystified with the flipping Lakers talk because I don't know shit about basketball. I'm watching the Lakers. But Eddie, man, maybe you can
Lakers are doing
bring me in with the basketball.
They're doing a great job in the front office. Don't worry.
Dan, we'll talk offline.
Yeah, man. I don't know shit. What's going on with that?
Behavior from Flawless, but it's a Manchester United show.
Luca, you get what I'm saying? In the gym, slim down. You got LeBron who's there. You get what I'm saying? Bronny's there. Jackson Hayes is back up. You're going to get a
set. Boy, Luca looking like a walking Ozempic advertisement.
There you go.
Hello.
There you go. But go on, Dad.
Nah, man. The whole SESKO shit, man. I just, like what Eddie was saying, man. I am worried. The fact that that's the priority right now, not midfield and a keeper, bro. I can't even lie. Because when you look at it, it's like, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, all right, you're clearly displaying that you have this money, you have these P's, you know what I'm saying? So that tells me, well, hopefully it means we're still going to get a good midfielder coming in and a keeper, because that's what I care more about, to be honest. So when you look at it, it's not as if people saying we need a striker. I think we do, but I don't think it should be the priority right now, to be honest. When you got Mbuma and Cunha that can play there, and you got Xerxes who is certified. So I don't really, it is a necessity, but not right now. Like in terms of, I would have focused on a midfielder first, man. To be honest with you, but it don't matter if at the end of the day we still get a midfielder. But that's what I'm worried about because we know what Man United are like. I'm worried that they're not going to finish the job. See what I'm saying? I'm worried they're just focusing on their attack and their attack only now, and that's it. And I'm worried that there won't be no more after SESKO. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though we know what we need as fans, we look at it and we're like, we know the glaring issues in the midfield and shit.
Yeah.
But it only seems like we're the only ones that can fucking recognize that. Do you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Amiram and that just act like it's not even a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we see us get our midfield getting run through every game and shit. It's like, come on, man. We got enough firepower in attack after the signing of Cunha and Mbumo. I think it's just said like it's just the icing on the cake to get a striker in. And on top of that, SESKO is another risk, man. Just like Wayland. We've gone down that road before, you know what I'm saying? So ideally, you could even wait out on a striker and then just get like a Mateta or something, bro. Like that's what we really need and want, to be fair. SESKO, I get it. The potential was there. But like I said, we've been there and done that, man. I just feel like if you was to add like a Mateta to this already Premier League proven attack, it's just certified, man. Like you know exactly what you're getting. Or if you get a SESKO, you don't know what you're getting with that. And I don't think we can afford to like. We're not in a position to be moving like that at this time. Do you know what I'm saying? So it does seem a bit weird. I think it's obviously probably not a manager side. I don't know who's sanctioning exactly this signing. They're saying that
it's us. We've been looking at SESKO for a number of years. Reports are saying just before Amir.
Yeah. But then why did we go for Hoyland back then when we could have got SESKO?
Because you know how this club operates. Come on now, Dan. You're not new.
But yeah, it's just I don't know, man.
Why? Because we make bad decisions. That's why. That's normally the answer.
The opinions of Flawless and Danny do not reflect the opinions of Ineos at this time. I just wanted to state that further.
Why? What's your
no?
Thoughts,
you guys.
He's had an Ineos PR, man.
Cook.
Yeah, with Ineos tracksuit on, man.
You see the title?
What I would say is obviously he's better than Hoyland.
It's the Ineos 3-piece Armani.
Sorry, Ineos 3-piece.
It's on the way.
My Lakers 3-piece on the way. But go on, as you were done.
He's better than Hoyland, bro. But I'm just like, if you're spending that much on him, it's like surely. What you couldn't get Osman, you couldn't like. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think it's a good potential signing, but it's another risk, man. And I don't know if we're in that position to be taking that risk. But it is what it is, man. I think only time will tell, innit? Hopefully it works out, though. I'll back SESKO all the way. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think we're just hurt by the fact that we've taken a risk on certain players like Hoyland in the past, and then it scarred us. So now we're more cautious moving forward. We're like, shit, man. Like, I don't know. But it's what it is, man. We'll see what happens, man. I'm here for it. At the same time, like it's just a thing of we just need to see what happens, man. But with this new formed attack with Cunha and Mbumo, do you know what I'm saying? Team got some good new additions. It's obviously going to help the striker and the strikers that we have, Xerxes and whatnot. So yeah, man. I think it's obviously a good step in the right direction. I just question whether it's a risk that is worth taking. But then I guess as where the market stands and the players that have already moved, there's not many options available. So I guess they've just gone for the next best thing, innit? So yeah, man.
Yeah, I think you make valid points there in regards to, because you mentioned a lot about other areas of the football pitch as well. I start with SESKO.
Man.
Like in regards to, I don't think he's worth the money, and that's my major issue with this. In regards to it, if it was 40 million, I'd be much more understanding. But for that price, you can go get someone who's better, in my opinion. There's no way.
Obviously, if Hoyland is involved in a deal, then it softens the blow a bit. You're a bit more happy. You're like, all right, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying?
It does. But and you're right in that. Same way to Eddie's point, even though you're down there trolling as head of Ineos PR.
Hold up. I'm off the record now. I'm off the record.
You're off the record. You took the free. You took off the tie now. Go on.
Let me just say this.
Go on.
Would I have done the deal? Absolutely not.
Mm,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. I'm with Dan. I'm with you on this one.
mm,
I watched Manuel Ugarte play in the midfield on Sunday.
mm.
And I swear to God on this, and it's the absolute truth. If it was me, I would have left him in Atlanta. But knowing Trump, he would have sent his ass back to the UK. So he couldn't stay around. That's the only thing that kept me from like really just crashing out. And another big issue that I don't like to harp on, but this is a fact.
Go on.
Our manager placed two people in midfield in the most intense midfield in the world.
You mean the most intensely?
No, I'm telling you, yeah, that too. But
Yeah.
literally, like when you think about every midfield who's of some type of quality in this league,
Oh, they got some intensity. You
they
talking about?
got so much intensity, and it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
So they're
fair.
already operating with a high level of intensity, just running around a whole bunch. And
Mm.
there's three of them in the midfield compared to our two.
Yeah.
Like if you watch our games, the transitions from defending for attacking for the opposition is so easy because of the space that we allow them to have.
Mm.
So
Just walk through our midfield, man.
they just walk
Every
through our
game.
midfield, and then they know exactly who the trigger is. Because if you play Casemiro there, he's not too comfortable with the pressure. You play Ugarte there, he's not too comfortable with the pressure. Kobe can get away with it, but it's not his strong suit, right?
Yeah.
So he has to finish up like that. SESKO is a club signing.
I agree with that.
That's not a manager signing. I think the only manager signing, I don't think we've had a manager signing this entire window, if I'm being honest.
He wanted Gawker, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, that's it. I think this is all club. The only positive with SESKO is if he's even decent. If he's even decent and we want to improve, we can sell him on because he's still young. Other than that,
That's if he is decent.
I hear, yeah, exactly. I hear you, Flawless, with you were on Rand stream and you were talking about where we are relative to this signing. Because if you're Liverpool, you get away with it. If you're a Man City who'd never do it, you get away with it because you have the infrastructure already set up for him to hop in and not be that much of a detriment. When you're climbing out of a hole, you
That's what I'm
have
saying.
to hit on every signing, no questions asked. And you can't say that SESKO will do that with absolute certainty.
Yeah.
You just can't because he's too young.
And
So
that's it.
that's
And that's
it.
what
Yeah.
makes you like in
Yeah.
regards to it. Like,
But I
with,
mean, again, it's like at the other time when I hear people are for it, it's because we're so desperate. It's like bring in anybody, but you always got to have a measured approach, even in the worst of times, in my opinion.
And that's where big up to King as well. That's where I'm at with it in regards to it. Like, it's the money side of things. Do I think he's a terrible player? No, I don't think he's a terrible player. I don't think he's a shit player. I don't think he's a bad player. He's decent. That's
He
I
got
think.
good potential.
Yeah, I think he's decent. I think the potential to an extent is there to get better, but we need players for now. And that's what is my major issue with this. Is he better than Hoyland? Yes, he's better than Hoyland, without doubt. But who's not? That should not be the bar. Same way for this deal, people will point to other bad deals and use that as the measuring stick. And it's like, why are other bad deals the measuring stick? They're bad deals. How about we use good deals as the measuring stick? That's where it is. People say, oh, Hoyland was this much. Yeah, bad deal. By the way, K was this much. Yeah, bad deal. Alanga was this much. Yes, bad deal. But those clubs were in positions of power, so therefore they wasn't able to negotiate these deals and get big money for them. That's how it works. There's an A side and a B side whenever a club approaches a club about a player. The player wants out and is unhappy. Guess what? You're gonna get him for less. For example, Alejandro Garnacho, selling him to Chelsea. If he was happy here and we didn't want to sell him, we get more than the reported fees. They're talking 25 to 30 million. That's much more than that if he's happy here and playing and everything's going well. That's why Chelsea got what they got, for example, for Madueke, because they weren't actively trying to sell him. So there's a reason for that. So yeah, with SESKO, I just look at it and I go, yeah, it was just, again, underwhelming. That's been my description of the signing, and now we've made the bid. Do I believe we get it done? Yes. I wouldn't mind if he rejected us for Newcastle. This is one of the ones I look at and I go, yeah, if he rejected us and went to Newcastle, I'd be cool with, because I just think there's better out there. And for that money, he's costing more than Cunha and Mbeumo. So therefore, I expect a player better than them, or at least on their level. I think he does well here, yeah. He'll probably come in, he'll get 10 goals, yes. Adds to it. We desperately do need a striker, simply because the reason why I'm not with Dan fully in regards to the priority in regard, because I think it's equally as important, because Højlund's the first choice number 9, and that lies on the manager. If it
you think SESKO's going to be the first choice number 9?
Yes, SESKO's definitely the first choice number 9. For this amount of money, he's playing it 110. You're not spending 70 million, 75 million, and not.
So is that because you don't have faith that the manager will play Xerxes then?
Absolutely. It's exactly why.
Because
I watched Højlund go 0, get 0.
Because if you knew he was going to play him, then it wouldn't be that, innit?
It wouldn't be exactly that. If I believe the manager was like, hey, Xerxes is going to be my first choice striker with Cunha and Mbeumo, I'd be there with you, Dan, saying, hey, prioritize him. The reason why.
But to be fair, Flawless, yeah, I still think if you solidify that midfield, yeah, that will even help all of our strikers, even the dead ones, bro. Like, it's going to help everything.
I'm going to let King. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, improve it all is what I'm saying. Højlund shouldn't be at 9 because he's not good enough. Our midfield should be better because it's not good enough. Same way with the goalkeeper. This is why I've been talking about the spine of the team.
It's all good if they finish up and address everything by the end of it. But I just don't have faith that they're going to do that. That's why I'd rather than address the midfield first.
I'm with you on that. But even if we got the midfield, the striker's still a problem, because Højlund was still a problem last year. Højlund's a major problem. He's a major problem. Huge, because the manager's going to play him.
But at least they still bolstered their attack though with Mbeumo and Cunha, and they can play striker as well.
And we'll be better. But how much better would we be with a competent striker with those? How much better will we be with SESKO with those? Miles better. Because SESKO's a bad striker. That's why I'm not saying you're wrong.
Hey, give me 1 second.
No stress, Eddie. It's of equal importance. I don't think it's one over the other. Because the midfield, yes, we need a better midfield. Højlund's a problem. Major problem. Because the thing is, and he's an even worse problem because the manager will continue to play him. He went 20 games without a goal, and the manager played him the 21st game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you had a competent manager, then you would have more faith that he could work with what he's got. And that.
Yeah, a competent manager, I would not be banging on about signing a new striker. I'd be like,
I get it from that.
We're much calm in that department. But it's a priority because Højlund is we have our first choice striker is someone who went 0020. That in there is well,
at least we know there's no more Højlund in it. If we get this SESKO.
that is the plus point. And I agree with you. Midfield as well. Go and address that. Same way goalkeeper.
Oh, man.
Go and address that. We need to address all of these areas. I don't think it's one over the other. That's where I'm not, because I think it's because of this manager, we are getting as far. Manchester United of doing anything of note is going to be because of the individual brilliance of said players. That's why. That's
well, they clearly have the money in it, so I don't think there's any excuse. I don't think there's any excuse to not get a goalkeeper and a midfielder by the end of the transfer window. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't, then I don't think it's a money thing. I don't know what that is if they don't, but we know what Man United are like. So I don't.
What you said about why we didn't get SESKO before Højlund previously. Bad decision making. That's why. Yeah,
but what is their decision? Like, you either sign them or you don't. Why would you not?
I hear you on that. You're talking about why did they go Højlund over SESKO back then? And I'm saying that's because they make bad decisions anyway. Like, this is the point.
No, but at least they still signed their players, you know what I'm saying? But I have faith that they might not even sign a keeper and a fucking... You know what I'm saying?
What would be done if we don't sign a goalkeeper and a midfielder? Bad decision making.
And then they'll act like they ain't got money for them. When we clearly see you're slapping this money on Højlund and this attacker, so you do have money. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Again, ties back into it. Bad decision making. That's what it is, man.
But if you're deciding not to get a keeper and a midfielder and address all the other issues, it's like why not?
Because they don't
Like,
think it's that major of an issue, fam.
oh my days.
The only reason we're talking about a goalkeeper is because Onana got injured. There was no talks of a goalkeeper before Onana got injured. Then Onana got injured, and then it was, hey, there's a.
Well, I think there was, but it intensified when he got injured, didn't it?
Yeah. Why is it?
I think there was still.
Why is it not top of the list of problems to solve? Hey, this goalkeeper's terrible, and it's been terrible for 2 years. Sign a new goalkeeper. Why can you say that, Dan? I can say that. King can say that. Eddie can say that. Anyone with 2 eyes and a brain that's watched Manchester United over the past 2 years can go, hey, Onana's a dreadful goalkeeper, you know.
It's a big problem, man.
But they're doubting it. Awkward moment. But they're doubting it. That's the crazy part. Like, yo, they are actually the fact that there's any debate.
No doubt, bro.
Onana. The talks is, we might keep him. Why?
For what? That's crazy. You're asking to shoot yourself in the foot, bro. Like, you're killing yourself. Sabotage, self-sabotage.
Just absolute and complete foolishness. What are you saying, no King? Thoughts on the SESKO?
Sick of Onana's face, bro.
Obviously, big up the whole panel. Obviously, it's just underwhelming, bro. It just, you know what I mean? It just underwhelming. There's no else to say than that. For me, yeah. For me, I don't rate SESKO. Like, I don't think SESKO is a bad player, but I don't think he's a good player. I just think he's average.
Yeah,
I think SESKO is average. That doesn't mean he's bad, but that doesn't mean that he's good. He's just average. I think obviously his two main attributes is that his ball striking. He does strike the ball well, and he is a good. And he does jump well. He does jump well for headers and stuff like that. But obviously, and his link up play is okay. But I don't think it's amazing. I don't think his link up play is that good. I think his link up play is okay, but I don't think it's something out of this world. And I think for me, regardless of Cunha and Mbeumo, regardless on Cunha and Mbeumo like are there to help him, we have still spent 74 mil on this guy. Whether we like it or not, we spent 74 million on this guy. Just because Cunha and Mbeumo there, that doesn't mean that SESKO's under no pressure at this club. SESKO will be still on huge pressure because of the amount of money and the weight of the badge. Like I don't care if people say if it's paid in full or if it's paid in installments. It's still 74 million pounds. It's still 74 million pounds, and SESKO is not worth that. Just because SESKO might play for my club, I ain't just going to back it. SESKO has to show me why. SESKO has to show me why he deserves to play for Manchester United, and that's same with every single player. That's same with every single player at the football club. Yeah,
but this is the risk you take, innit? On face value, he don't look like it at the moment, but only time will tell, innit? So hopefully it works out.
But I'm saying, bro, I ain't just gonna back it just for the sake of backing it. You have to back
it, man. Like if they think that's the right guy, then we'll see what happens, innit?
I'm not just gonna back it for the sake of backing it. He has to show me why he deserves to play for the. He has to show me why he deserves to be here, and that's same with every single player. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
They can only show you once they're here, though, innit? Like he's shown a bit of what he's about. Like you said, you've highlighted his strengths and that. And I don't know how many goals did he score last season. Like obviously it's the German league, innit?
13, but like he got 13. Yeah. But the thing is, we spent 74 million on this guy when we could have got Mateta for 60. And I'm not asking Man United to get an elite, a great striker or a very good striker. I'm not asking that. All I'm asking is Man United to get a good striker in. The difference is that we all know Hoyland trash. Like Hoyland is trash, but I think SESKO is average. Like the
But still,
difference
we would
is
know Highland trash.
we've gone from
Sorry,
a
there's a little
striker.
bit that's gonna be out. Sorry,
We've 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 gone from a striker. We've gone from a striker. We've gone from a
Highland
striker
trash.
from yeah, yes, but
That is
for me,
mad
we've
funny,
gone.
you know. That is comedic timing. That is best.
Yeah, but
He
he
said,
is.
"Fuck the is." He just said Highland trash.
Yo, it's
Yeah,
the way
Hoyland's trash.
it's the way you said Oiland trash. We know that.
Trash.
No matter of fact,
Yeah,
but go on, man.
yeah,
Go on,
but
go
he.
Oh
on.
shit!
Yeah, but
His
This is me
car
over mute myself.
whack. His clothes whack.
whack.
I hate the way the walk. I hate the way he talks.
He's whack. He's whack.
I hate the way.
So like for me, yeah. No, but for me, we've gone from a striker from trash to average. Yes, it's a small improvement, but I don't think it's enough of an improvement. For example, if we would have brought in Mateta, we would have gone from a trash player to a good player. That's the difference.
What it is, King, yeah, you know what you're getting with Mateta, innit? With SESKO, we don't know what we're getting. And that doesn't mean he's trash. That just means we don't know what we're getting until we see it.
But Danny, hear the words I said. I don't think SESKO is trash. I think he's average. I think SESKO is an average striker. He's average. For me, Mateta is a good striker. Yeah, Mateta is a good striker.
But SESKO can become something, innit? He can become. He's got potential.
King, do you think he could get better while he's here?
Yeah, he can.
King,
I don't know. I honestly don't know because I've also seen this guy. I've also seen this guy miss a lot of chances. He's one of them strikers, yeah. I've watched a few games of him. He's one of them strikers but will score the harder chances, but then he will miss the easy ones. He's one of them. He's basically, like obviously he's not the same profile as Darwin Núñez, but when they have certain traits, Darwin Núñez will score. Darwin Núñez will score a banger every 10 games. That is SESKO. SESKO will score a banger every 10 games. But when it comes to the other games, and Flawless can vouch because I've said this to Flawless. When it comes to the other games, where it comes to 1v1 chances and 5-yard tappings and stuff like that, SESKO isn't great. Like he is not a great finisher.
Go on, Eddie. I'm gonna answer your question. So, get what you're gonna say. Cause I know you asked King a question. I got a response for that. Go on, Eddie.
Yeah. So I think for me, right, we understand what the priority positions that we need to come through to the squad are. And so striker, midfielder, goalkeeper. Would I prioritize the midfielder because I just felt as though we can get more talent for our buck? Like if we drop 75 plus 10 on a midfielder, we're going to get a pretty good midfielder. I understand that part of it. I also, though, understand that, again, it's about the presentation. It's about Manchester United, like kind of showing themselves to be Manchester United, meaning we're not going in for Idion Igalo. We're not going in for shout out to Big Wout, but we just not going in for Big Wout. Like this is a striker who is wanted by a lot of people, I'd say, and he's young, right? He's well, maybe he's not young. Maybe he's like mid-20s.
22.
He's 22.
Yeah, he's same age as Highland, I think.
Yeah, I think that factors into the price, of course. That's because it's happening in sports all around. These players are becoming looked at as investments. So you buy the.
Yeah, I mean, only the price will only be a thing if it doesn't work out, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like if it ends up working out, then no one cares about the price.
this whole thing is like, let me
But
dispel
that's
this
a
myth
big
as
if.
well. Let me
That's the key
dispel
word.
this
It
myth as
is.
well
It's
about.
always the if though, King with Man United,
Here's the
man.
thing. Well, let me dispel this myth about buying a player young means he has sell-on value. Nonsense, because we've got one. We signed a
Well, no,
striker
no,
with
no.
potential. We signed a no.
You
We
gotta be a
signed a
good player.
striker with potential who was young, and now we can't get rid of him for big money. So let's dispel this myth. If a
Yeah.
Well,
player,
wait. Let me ask you this though:
go on.
Is Chelsea not going in for Garnacho?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Did Arsenal not pay what they did for Nani Madueke? And
Yeah,
I
they
think
did.
the age had a big part to do with that. That's all I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
you know what that is? The fact that you have to point to bad deals tells me all I need to know.
But
No,
yeah.
but that's all I'm saying is I
So
think a lot of us on this panel can
Yeah.
agree to this. The market is terrible.
No,
Regardless
the
of
market
who's
is.
being
Yeah,
sold.
it's
This
not
is
great.
what you
Yeah,
have
it's
to go
not
and
great.
see.
Because
You
when
have
you
to
see it, right? When you see it,
go.
the more talented players, the more secure players are going for less than the projects, than the potential 28-year-old striker Mateta. If we're just being reasonable amongst everybody, right? If we had a game tomorrow for everything on the table, a lot of people would probably go with the Mateta before they go with the SESKO, just because he's proven.
Yes.
But the market doesn't operate in that kind of way anymore.
It don't, but Mateta
Yeah.
is just an option. There's others out there. Here, the thing is, the fact that we have to point to bad deals and wait for a bad deal tells you all you need to. If a player performs well, no matter the age, when you go on to sell him, that increases the chances of getting a great price for him. We have it with Højlund. Because I was hearing this potential and sell-on value. We are not getting no good money for Højlund. There's talks of loans with an option to buy, not even an obligation. So that's the thing with that. And people, because I see people saying about this, was gonna G's talking about one sec. Let me get to this. United need a striker who's actually going to stay for 5 to 10 years, not just for looking for players now to save the season and winter. No one's looking for a player for just for now. We're looking for players of quality. How about that?
Yes.
Let's start there. We need good players of quality. Forget whether the player stays for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 2 years. Bring in players of quality. None of the strikers that Manchester United have been linked with any Vim or any strikers I've mentioned are going to be here. For Mateta is 28. You can get 4 years from Mateta.
Do you think?
You can get 4
Yes.
years from Mateta.
Easy.
SESKO has more of a standing
Ceiling.
than Højlund did when we signed him?
No, a little bit. But here's the thing with that. That's what I was going to respond to with SESKO when you said, do you see him getting better here? Yes, but slightly. There's nothing to his game that I don't get this potential talk. There's nothing to his game that makes me go, you are going to be so much better.
Yeah.
He doesn't have one attribute where I go, or attributes, I should say, because it takes more than one, that makes me think, yeah, you're gonna be this. I can look at a Malik Fofana who's 20 years old and he's nowhere near the finished article. And watch him play against us a couple times, watch him for a couple times for Leon and go, there's something to your game that is potential there. What does SESKO do well? He excels at nothing. He's good in the air, that's it. He's got a good jump.
And he's a decent striker of the ball. He's a decent striker of the ball, but barring that.
Hear what we're saying? Bare minimum, that's most strikers. Most strikers are good strikers of the football, hence why they're strikers. If you have a striker who's not a good striker of the football, you have done something completely wrong. What are we talking about here? Bare minimum, we're talking. That's like saying, hey, you know what? This goalkeeper's terrible at handling the football. Well, you did something wrong.
Oh, no,
exactly. We just said this goalkeeper can't catch. What? So
but that's it, Flawless. But that's it.
For a striker and saying the first point of call is, well, one of the two things people mention is he's good in the air. No, sorry. He's got a good jump and he's good at striking the football. That is alarm bells.
And he's quick.
Yeah, even quick.
Because I think
no, he's not quick like that. He's not slow, but he's not quick. He's not quick. Like those are the only two attributes. Those are the only two attributes that he excels at. But that still isn't enough. Like the thing is with the resale value thing, it is nonsense, bro. Because it's like we're going to spend 74 mil. The only way that United will get more or all get the same amount if Sesko bangs in like 20 goals. If he does an Isak and scores like 20 goals back to back or something
So
like
let me
that,
ask you this then:
or something like that, then
Is that on him, or is that on us? If we can't develop him into a top level striker for the Premier League, is
it's
that on
both,
him or is that on
both,
us?
both,
But
both.
King is saying he don't have the potential to
So,
be a
but if you're
top level
saying
striker.
right, so you don't believe he has the potential,
No,
I tend to believe that you don't have to be as technically gifted as years
G Wells,
past to
he's
be.
lightning quick. G Wells, this is what you're saying.
he's
So,
not like he's
so
not
G
like that. He's
Wells,
not.
so
I
G
wouldn't
Wells,
say lightning
before you
quick.
go, G Wells,
He
who's he
look
on
quick
par
when I
with?
see him in it. I don't know.
G Wells, who's he on par with? If you're saying he's lightning quick,
He's more athletic, I'd say.
who's
I'd
he
say he's
lightning quick?
athletic for sure. So he has
From
a
what?
combination of
Yeah.
He
And
look fast.
Yeah,
he's
I can
quick
in
say
regards
twitch,
to
this.
the
he's
question, if we
quick
can't
twitch.
develop him to Eddie, I don't think there's much there to develop. Is my point.
no,
Yeah, no. So what I'm saying is,
Mhm.
right, like again, we look at strikers in the Premier League, we look at goal scorers in the Premier League from a technical level.
Mhm.
Which ones are technically gifted as attackers? Like how many technically gifted attackers
Gifted,
are there in the
not many,
Premier League?
not many.
That's what.
That,
So
yeah,
not
but it's
many.
not just
wait,
technical. It's not.
are you saying nines?
Yeah,
Nines. We can even go
No,
wingers.
I'm
Like,
asking. Yeah, I don't think there's many to stick with nines because we're talking strikers. I don't think there's many technically gifted nines in the Premier League. No,
and so then we'll go there,
no,
and then let's go to the world. Let's go in the world. Like at the highest levels, like
there's not many
there's not many. So
gifted.
because
Like hear
it's
what you said there, gifted. Nah, there's not many in my
yeah.
opinion.
So
No.
all
no.
I'm saying is it's getting away from that, right?
Mm.
And I still think, of course, to be a successful team, you have to have that balance of technically gifted ball players and athletic people.
Yeah,
But for the way we see football, our standards, and what's being displayed on there on a daily basis, he could probably fit in better than a technically gifted player coming into the fold.
yeah,
That's just my opinion. Because
yeah,
again, do you think the intensity is going to bother him?
yeah. But it's not just
No, I
the.
think he'll be. The thing is, I
It's
think
not just the
before you go,
technical
King,
ability.
I think he'll do
Hmm.
all right. I think he'll be a decent player for United.
So, King,
I don't think he'll do bad.
you don't think
Go on.
athletically he can survive in the Premier League?
No. It's not just that. I think athletically he can, but it's not just about. It's not just about the technical ability and the athletic. It's also about. It's also about the position. It's also about the IQ. It's also about the positions that he picks up. It's about
Well,
knowing when. It's like knowing when to run in behind, knowing when to come short. You know what I mean? Knowing when to drift out wide.
I think I
There's
think
the variable of stuff, like it's not just technical, it's not just athletic, like it's the IQ, because you can have certain players that are not technically the best. For example, Manchester United had Park Ji-sung. I won't say Park Ji-sung's the most technical player, but he had it up. He had the IQ, he had the awareness, he had the IQ. You get me? So like,
now is IQ, because again, I grew a technical ability IQ. I put in as a part of that. So maybe that's where we disagree. And I think that IQ can come with experience, as long as you're being guided with the right principles. Which is why now, again, I would not have made this deal. Speaking off the record, of course, as Ineos head of PR, I would not have made this deal. But in doing, since we've made the deal, right? I'm looking
yeah,
at what will help us get the most for our dollar in this situation. And I
Sign
just
someone else.
think, a better manager, of course. And I
Agreed.
think there has to be and we have Wilcox there as well. And I think, to be honest with you, I think with Wilcox in there, the developmental side, once we have a concrete identity of how Manchester United wants to play, I think will be just fine with him in the fold.
yeah. It just for me,
And G
it's just
Wells,
for
you
me,
said
it's
he's
two
quicker. Yeah,
separate
if he's
things.
quicker than Martinelli, that means he's lightning quick because Martinelli can shift.
Yeah,
He's not
Martinelli,
lightning.
Martinelli's one of the quick. From when I've watched SESKO, I haven't seen his quicker than Martinelli pace. This is like, if you're quicker than Martinelli, you're one of the fastest players in the league.
He is not lightning quick, bro. He's got, bro.
You're up there with it. If we're talking quicker than Martinelli, that means you're
Yeah.
up there with Alango and like
Yeah.
Traore type pace, like lightning quick. So yeah, again, like just said, yeah, someone provide me with this evidence because I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
But that shouldn't even be a worry
some
for him.
highlights,
He's not playing out wide. Like he's not playing out wide. He's gonna be in the mix of things as the number 9.
Yeah, but I'm just
I'm responding to his not you. I'm responding to what he said about him being quick. Like if he's quick, if he's not quick, who cares?
Lightning quick. Man,
he's not lightning quick.
You understand how quick, like electric, like Martinelli is one of the quickest players in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So he's quicker than Martinelli. We're saying he's top 5 when it comes to attackers in the Premier League of that pace.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it watching SESKO. Maybe I've just been watching the
wrong game. No, Flawless, you're not wrong. Flawless, you're not wrong. He's not lightning quick. If I had to rate his pace, you know, like on FIFA where you have like 80 pace, 82, 83, whatever. If I had to rate SESKO's pace is probably like 80 or 81. Martinelli's pace probably is 90 or 91. That's the difference. He's not lightning quick. He's quick.
He's quicker than Martinelli. Martinelli is one of the quickest attackers in the league. So therefore, that means he's one of the fastest players in the Premier League, is what we're saying. Like I said, that's Alanga level we're talking like around that. Because Alanga's probably the quickest attacker. Probably between him, Gordon, Traore, them levels of players, and it just comes to just pure speed.
Yeah, he's not that flawless. He's not that rapid.
Again, I've not watched him like on a regular thing.
I've seen like 5 games of this guy, and he's not rapid flawless. That's what I can tell you. He's not
quick, but he's not rapid.
Yes, he's quick, but he's not rapid. Like you get me? He's like 81, 80 pace on FIFA. If I had to rank it, that's what his pace is. His pace isn't 92 or 93 or 94. Like, come on, let's stop doing this.
Electric, yo. Like I said, if he's quicker than Martinelli, that's an electric pace.
Yeah,
that's Diego Leones. Like you're talking them realms. Big up to Crab as well, man. Shout out all my Bajans in the chat. You lot, make sure you subscribe to Bajan Reds TV as well. Crab, hope you're blessed, G, man. Hope everything's good. Hope everything is good as well. But yeah, in regards to it, with SESKO, like I mentioned, man, like just underwhelming. That's how
it's underwhelming. Like, I just think he's average. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad, but I don't think he's good. I just think he's average. And Eddie obviously asked me about the technical ability. It's not just the technical ability, like I said. It's the decision making. It's the IQ, knowing when to run in behind, knowing when to drift out wide. Because SESKO does at times like to drift out wide. It's knowing, you know what I mean? It's knowing when to arrive in the box. It's knowing how to use your body as well, of holding up the ball and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? It's about the intelligence up here as well. So it's not just a technical thing with SESKO. I have doubts with SESKO's IQ and his technical and his technical ability because this guy at maximum has scored 13 goals. He hasn't even ripped up the Bundesliga. We've seen Timo Werner rip up the Bundesliga. We've seen Kulu Muani even rip up the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? But when Timo Werner came into the Premier League, and when Kulu Muani's come to obviously the Italian league, they haven't ripped up trees. You get it? So you get it, Flawless.
If he's this fast, I'd expect him to have scored more goals. That's why I'm doubting it. And Jez is saying SESKO is probably fast when running into space and at top speed, but consistent speed, I never ever seen it. I haven't seen. And Jez, I know you've watched him much more than I have. But yeah, when I've watched him, I haven't seen it. But man is saying he's quicker than Martinelli, so we'll see. We gonna find out if we do indeed sign him, because I do think Manchester United get him. But yeah, as I was saying in regards to it, I just look at it, like I said, underwhelming. Like potential. That shouldn't be top of the list when discussing a player. That's what irks me the most in regards to this. Like, we need players for now. I keep stating it's all well and good having potential. And in 2027 and 28 and 29, he's going to be quality. Yes, I hear all of that. Totally understand that. But what is your level now. This is why when I've asked the chat many a times about what he excel at, I get limited answers. I get
Yeah,
good.
because
He's good
flawless.
striking. Before you go 1 second, he's good
Yeah.
striking the football.
Yeah,
He's good in there. This is all I get when I'm talking about what he. So I don't see where this major improvement is gonna. I think he'd do well. Yeah, he'll do well, especially with Bremo and Kunyu as well. It does tie into the manager and that issue also.
Okay.
But
yeah, but like I was gonna say as well, like this future thing as well, like the thing is, is that we can be talking about 2028. Like for example, Flawless can be talking about his crush in 2028, getting with his crush in 2028. Yeah, you get it. But is he gonna? You know what I mean? But Flawless needs to grind. You know what I mean? Flawless needs to grind right now, bro, for the peas and that, bro. You get it? Like. Like we can talk about the future and that, bro. But like, what are you doing now, bro? Like, what are you doing now? Like
that Margot Robbie thing in 2028. I hear it, man. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Maybe in 2028, I can beat my crush. Maybe Daddy can beat his. You know what I mean? Maybe Flawless can be his. But we don't know. We don't know. You get it? So you get it. So we can go on about this potential thing, and like I said, with this, because we spent 74 million on this guy, he's gonna have to have like to get his value. If Man United was to sell him in 2 or 3 seasons time, he has to put up big numbers. I'm talking.
It does seem like a bit of a panic, man. Because remember, he weren't their first choice, and now I think they're just panicking. So it's one of them.
No, you know what was funny? Their first choice at the start of the window was, I remember, was Delap. Yeah, that's who their first choice was. Their first choice was Liam Delap, and then we heard
but
about
that was, I think, for a cheaper option, innit? So, but now they can't even do the cheaper option thing. So it seems. So I think now they're going for like this quote unquote potential thing, like what you're saying. But it's like, I don't know where their head is at. I don't think there's a clear vision of the striker department. I don't think they truly even know. And I think this is more of, it could potentially just be more of just stopping Liverpool from getting Isak, bro. For all we know, I don't even know, bro.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, but
weird,
like, it just weird, isn't it? Like, the only way that SESKO's gonna get his value back if Man United buy him, if he scores like 20 goals back-to-back seasons, or let's say if SESKO gets 15 goals and like, I don't know, and 10 assists, or 15 goals and 8 assists, he would have to do something like that.
He might surprise us, man.
To get
He
his
might
value
do it, man. You never know.
Who might surprise us? Who's SESKO?
SESKO, yeah.
Yeah, he might.
That's the only way that we're going to get. If he was to sell him,
do I believe he does? No.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think SESKO, when he comes here, I think he's gonna get like. I think he's gonna get like probably 9 to 10 goals max, and I think he's only gonna get a couple of assists, because I think this season he got 13 goals, but he got like 2 assists. He got like 13 goals and like 2 assists. So like, and then the other season,
like, to Dan's point, dude, asked about like, he could, but that's why every signing is a risk. That's why you try and limit the risk.
Limit the risk. And that's why Mateta's available. That's why Mateta's are less risk than SESKO.
That's why Mateta or Watkins make all the sense in the world. Hence why Bremo and Cunha made all the sense. If Bremo and Cunha was elsewhere, let's say they was in the Portuguese league or they was in Serie A and had done the same things and put up those numbers, I'd be saying this is much more of a risk. The reason why they made sense is because they're in the Premier League. Buying from within the Premier League is a tried and tested method. Does it work all the time? No, it doesn't work all the time. Nothing works all the time in football. However, it works most of the time. When you look back at more often than not, when Manchester United have bought from within the Premier League, there's much, much more successes than there is failures. Very much so. So why not continue in that same vein is my thing, and go and get a Watkins who was second on your list, or go and get a Mateta who's not been linked to. To me, they make all the sense. Especially if you're going to outlay this, or if you're going to outlay this and put this much money, go get someone from outside the Premier League who's actually of a better level, who's put up numbers. If SESKO had better numbers, I'd be just much less critical. If he had got 25 goals in the Bundesliga this past season, and he got 22 the season before, I'd go, all
Yeah.
right. At least you know where the goal is and can score goals.
Yeah.
But
Even I spoke about it a couple. I spoke about this a few episodes ago. I would have took the Atletico Madrid striker Sorloth. I would have took Sorloth because he scored 20 goals for Atletico and he scored 23 when he was at Villarreal. Sorloth. And he's been in the Premier League. He played for Crystal Palace, even though he didn't play too much for Crystal Palace. When Crystal Palace sold him to Villarreal, he got 23 goals. And then and then obviously last season I think he's just joined Atletico, and then he got 20 goals for Atletico.
Yeah,
so like so like you get it. Even I would have taken a Sorloth. Even like. I know people say that Brentford would have not sold Wisa, but like I reckon if Man United, because they want 50 mil for Wisa, I reckon if Man United put down a 60 mil bid for Wisa, I think he would have left. You know what I mean? Because every player's got a price.
Now. Relax.
Every player has got a price.
We're not that desperate now, King. We say 60.
Reece is better than SESKO, bro. Like I know at least what I'm going to get with Wisa and Mateta and these men. I know what I'm going to get.
Come on, man. I was with you till you said Wisa, dog. Wisa, I'm supposed to spend out 60 million for Wisa.
Come on, man.
He's better. He's better. I know who I'm. I know what I'm going to get from him.
The thing is, though, Eddie, when you compare it to this SESKO deal, it's a good deal.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm taking Wisa, bro. I'm with it.
This is the point, Eddie. This is a prime example of what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
When you start comparing to bad deals, it makes bad deals look like good deals. If he's 85 million euros, Visa at 60 million looks like a good deal, even though they're both not.
Eddie, you're on your own, Eddie.
Wisa.
That's my
You're on your own, Eddie.
They're both not good deals. That's the point I'm making. When you
that's the point that I'm making.
Deals, it can make bad deals look average, and it can make average deals look good.
Yeah.
Is Visa worth
60 million? No. I can't be with it.
That's the point what I'm making.
Wisa's a good player. Like I said, Wisa's a good player.
He's not worth 60 M's.
This is Manchester United.
Yeah.
It's big movement. It's big motion. This is what I'm talking about. People, we are Manchester United. It's big motion. If we do something, it's gonna be splashy. Cunha was splashy. Emblemo was splashy. Last season, I'll give like the three most important. They weren't splashy though. I'll give them. Xerxes was.
But they are Premier League proven them, man.
Splashy. Who else was splashy? Who else did we get? DeLint was kind of splashy because Euro splash. Yeah,
Euro.
You talking about Wisa?
He's better than SESKO, bro. Like you're talking about Wisa 50 mil, bro. Like, but like SESKO ain't worth 74. So like,
this is the road you go down when you start comparing to bad deals.
Yeah.
This is where it goes. Is Visa? Let me repeat. I'm with you, Eddie. Is Visa worth 60 million? No.
But
he's not worth 60 million. But I don't think that SESKO is 85 million euros, and Visa's got more skin in the game and is a better player.
It's a better player. That's the point I'm making.
And has performed in the league here as well. Is where
how much is a better player?
Much better.
Much better, bro.
Yeah, he clears him on everything to me. I don't think there's anything outside of the aerial ability. I don't think there's anything he's bad at.
Yeah.
I don't think if you
I don't think
SESKO gets 19 goals for Brentford last season?
No way. Non-penalty as well, bro. Non-penalty.
19 open play goals for Brentford last season.
In the league?
That's the second option. In the league, yes. He put up 19 league goals.
How many assists?
I'll tell you now, 1 second. Give me a sec.
Anyone? Nah, do you know what, bro? I think just like.
But this is the road you go down when you start. What's it called? Comparing to bad deals, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, this deal doesn't look too bad. This is why you should just do good deals.
What happened to Watkins, man?
You got 19 goals, 4 assists, 35 appearances. So he got 23
And
G&A
he's
in
how
35
old?
games.
He's how
He's
old?
28.
Uh,
And the season before, bear in mind that's for Brentford. Season before that, he got 12 goals and 3 assists in 34 games.
I would have given SESKO about that. 12 goals, 3 assists. That's
The
what I
season
would have
before
given
Sesko ain't getting that. He ain't getting 19 goals for Brentford though. No way. He ain't
This
getting.
SESKO, no. This
I don't-
SESKO, let's see in a couple years.
I don't think SESKO gets this for us now if we sign him.
What? The
I don't think
19
he gets
before?
12 goals. No, I don't think he definitely gonna get 19 league goals. No,
I think
I
he
don't
would
think
get 10.
I think so between the new signings, right?
And just to clarify before you carry on, Eddie, SESKO
Uh-huh.
scored 6 open play goals last season.
Uh-huh.
6.
Yeah,
6.
Yeah, 6.
That's the RB model. I'm gonna be real. I don't trust RB. I don't know what's going on over at RB. So I'm gonna leave that right there. He's he's on the way to being a United player. So that's kind of the context I'm applying here.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro. Like I said, even Timo Werner mashed more work at
Hey
Leipzig,
man,
bro, in the Bundesliga than
King,
Sesko, bro.
you went from Wisa to Timo Werner, brother. I'm gonna need
No,
you
no,
to
I'm not
relax,
saying
man.
I'm not saying.
And I said relax, G.
You
No,
tossing
I'm
out
not. I'm
these names
saying
in this conversation. We
no,
gotta have
I'm not,
some
bro.
parameters. I
I'm
know
not.
what you're saying. I
No, but
got what you're saying.
no, but Eddie, I'm saying, there's no way I wouldn't take Timo Werner. There's no way I wouldn't take Timo Werner. But the point is that the Bundesliga is the Bundesliga is what ranked. Where would you rank the Bundesliga in terms of like the best leagues? Like the Bundesliga is like probably like
Top five.
third or fourth.
Top
So,
five.
third, fourth, or fifth. Like if
Probably got
Timo
Premier League.
Werner. Timo Werner, who is a Premier League flop, who is awful, even though Timo Werner's awful, yeah, even though he's awful, he still managed to score 25 goals for Leipzig. Like, Sesko hasn't even done that. You get it? Like,
I can't
This
lie.
is
Sesko
what
hasn't
I
That's
even
what
want
I'm
to
done that.
know.
scared of,
This is all
man.
I want to
That's what
know.
I'm scared.
How
There's
many?
bare
How
world beaters from
many?
this, apparently.
How many under? Let's go under 23. Let's go under 23 strikers scored more than 15 goals in their respective leagues. That's what I'd like to know.
Probably back again. And a valid point. Hence why we shouldn't be going for under 23 strikers.
No, I
agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
Bro.
if that's the stance, I ain't got no argument.
Yeah, I'm
That's
saying
cool.
go buy from within. I don't know
That's
why
cool.
we're looking at 23 and under.
No, we should be getting players for that, bro. We just finished 15th, bro. Why we just finished 15th, bro. We need to get wins on the board, bro. We need to get wins on the table, bro. Like we shouldn't be buying potential, bro. Like what Flawless said on Rance's show, yeah. If we won the league, for example, and we spent 70 something on Sesko, and we had everything else in place, it wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't even be that bad. But the point is, we haven't got everything in place yet, and we're spending yet again 74 million on a guy.
6 open play goals is disgusting. I didn't know it was
6
that bad.
open play goals, bro, in the Bundesliga.
That's disgusting, yo. I'm sorry.
In the Bundesliga,
man, it's a big risk, man.
The season before that, what did he do?
I'll tell you now. Give me a sec. I'll pull it up now. One sec. Give me a second.
come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I wanna. We need
now we gonna
to
gauge
acknowledge certain things about this conversation.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into it, man. This is a good debate, man. We're gonna get into this.
One sec. We got 14 league goals last season. How many were penalties? I don't know. I'll try and find out now. I'm saying,
so 13, 14.
You got 14 last season. Yeah. You got 14 league goals. I'm gonna tell you now in regards to how many were penalties the season before last. I don't know yet. 1 second. Trying to figure out. If anyone's got the numbers, let me know. Please. Appreciate it.
Anyway, you know, I need to bounce, yeah, but big up to everyone, big up the chat.
And
every time.
Yeah, man, good to keep this debate going, bro.
This is a
King
good
is very
debate, man.
passionate, man, bro.
You get me? This is a
King, I
good
like the way he
debate.
says Bundesliga and that. Like, I love the way he says certain things. Like,
Yeah,
don't know why he says it. Toilet trash.
yeah,
How
But
but
many?
he
anyway, man.
is.
I'm saying, how many Bundesliga Leipzig
Anyway,
playing?
man. Safe you lot, man. All
That's
right,
the
All
chat.
thing.
right, my G.
Big up. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that jazz, man. So,
Big
You
up, man.
already
Big up.
know.
Well, being so.
Right, I'm trying to figure it out. Here we go. SESKO penalty goals. This should work. Shit. Trying to figure this out.
Yeah, but this is a good debate, man. Like see, me and Eddie just calm, like we just debating calmly, bro. Like you get me, like there's nothing out of hand, bro. You get it? Like,
No, there's no
Hey,
need.
Jets, who was the big up Daryl as well back in the cut. Big up Daryl as well. Says big up chatting out to G's on the panel. I've been traveling for past 2 months. Thank heavens football is back. Hey, big up Daryl. I know you're looking forward to Moisey ball at you know what I'm saying, at your new stadium. I see you, Daryl. I know you got
How many
Moisey boy,
games
man.
too? That's always a good thing.
How many
It's a
what?
big thing. How many games did he play in too?
Last
I
season
think
he played in there was the vast he played in
yeah, he's played like 31. I think he played in like 31.
He played most of them. Because obviously
Yeah, he
that
played
league,
like
remember,
31.
that league's not a 2020
It's a
20 league.
33. I think it's a 30. I think 34. I think 34 is the maximum games that you have in the Bundesliga. He played like 31 of them.
He played 33 matches last season and he played 31 the season before.
Yeah.
Penalties,
Oh, yeah. The season. Yeah.
I can't find the penalties from the season before. I can't find it. So, hey, if anyone knows, let me know. Let me know. So Andy says Leipzig play 2 strikers. Yeah, we're fully aware Leipzig play 2 strikers. Yeah, you're spot on. Yeah, for those that don't know, Leipzig do play 2 strikers. Him and Apenda's the other one.
Yeah, and people say Appendix is better. Like, obviously, I know shout out my guy Zia as well. I remember having conversations with Zia, and like, obviously Zia is a Bayern Munich fan, and he watches obviously the Bundesliga, and he even says Sesko's not all of that. So it's like so like you get it. So I don't know, bro.
Goals is nasty work, man. I'm saying that's nasty. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's not like he's in a relegation. It's not like he was in a relegation Bundesliga team either. It's not like he was in a bad team, bro. Like you're in like one of the better teams, Leipzig. You get it? Like you're in one of the better teams, bro. You get it?
What you hope is this.
That's nasty. Yeah, they finished 7th. They finished 7th last season, Leipzig.
So it's just a down year for all of them, I'm guessing. The hope is this. With the people surrounding him, that you'll see a better version. That's the hope, right? And so you look at what he can do and you project. So, and again, to be fair, I wanted Omaradion. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah,
from Porto, from Porto.
As well. Just responded to what you asked as well. We'll go on, Eddie. Carry on.
So that was my first choice of who I wanted to come to United. So when you think about the SESKO decision, I can see again why they did it. And is it commercial? Yes. And I just think that at the end of the day, he has an opportunity to live up to his price tag. United will look like fools or they'll look competent primarily based on what he does. And I think to project out is the only reason you can justify what that price tag is. If he's 20, if he's 26, 27 playing the way he's playing, he's going for about 40. Nothing too crazy. And that's the thing. You got to know exactly. Another big part of it is who you're dealing with. Because Leipzig, they don't, honestly, in my opinion, they're not a footballing institution that wants to win. They're a profiting football institution, meaning they're just here to sell players at this point. If you guys don't understand that about them, I don't know what to tell you. So doing business with them was already a question mark. But we've done it. And so now when I'm looking at what he can provide at this point in time, I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough. I think what will happen is this. I honestly believe it'll be undeniable that this manager has to play Xerxes.
When you say that, would you be under that? Like
Xerxes will play so well. Because I just think I think he got his introduction to this league. Mm-hmm. And we saw towards the back end how good he was. Mm-hmm. I think Xerxes will play so well that we'll forget about this SESKO thing too. And I think we'll even see them play together. And so yeah, that's the glass half full approach. Because again, like I said, I could be on the other side of it because I didn't want him. But I'm just seeing it now, and it's like, yeah, it's United. This is what they're trying to. You're trying to, again, you have to build respectability on two fronts. In the market and on the pitch. This is them trying to build respectability in the market. It's not even that. That's what it looks like to me. That's why I agree with it, because it's like, yo, we got to do big boy shit. We just have to. I'm sorry. You take chances, you take risks. Shit happens or it don't. You gotta set a certain standard.
First, we're gonna find out about it. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna find out, man.
As is King, so did Dan, so did myself, and I'm sure there'll be more conversations on this as well. Right, final few questions before we do indeed close out. Big up Zifex as well. So big up Flawless, the panel in the chat. Big up. We're at 56 likes, people.
Big up.
Just up to 60 likes, man. Just 4 more likes, people. 4 more likes. Make sure you run up the subscribe button as well, man. Hit that subscribe button. Roll to 16K. I'm just refreshing right now to see what's what. Hey, Daryl, man, like I say, I know you're looking forward to that new season under Moisey, man, at Everton. Brand new, shiny stadium and all that stuff. Also, well, yeah.
Nice.
Jed says you take calculated risk. Where's the calculated risk here? I think it's calculated, but I think we are. It is actually. I think the risk is in regards to what he could become. I think that's how United are looking at it. I'm against it.
Yeah, I'm against it. Yeah.
That's literally it. That's literally it. It's a projection, right? You look at him now and you think because he's this at 22, 25, he'll be better. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Again, we will have to see, because again, that's not a guarantee. Like I said, flawless.
No, that's why it's a risk
factor is.
That's why it's a risk.
Yeah, but that's why I said I prefer Mateta and Wiesa, because yes, that's a risk, but it's a lesser risk than SESKO. And I think they are better players technically, and I think they are better decision making. I think they have better movement. I think they, you know what I mean. They get into more positions as well, better than I think SESKO does. So, like for me, SESKO has to prove to me. He has to prove by not just scoring goals, not just assisting, but facilitating for Mbumo and for Cunha. He has to show me why he deserves to be at my club. I ain't going to back a man just for the sake of backing a man because he plays for my club. He has to show me why he deserves to be here. And that's not just with SESKO. That's same with every single player that comes to this club. Every single one. You get it. Like, obviously, for example, it's like, you know what I mean. It's like, for example, it's like when you. For example, it's like you having a child. It's like you having a child. You want the child to do you want the child to do well and stuff, but when he doesn't do stuff well, or when he doesn't do stuff well, you're going to going to criticize him. You ain't gonna just say, oh, he's young. You know what I mean? He's young. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna say, oh, he's young. You know what I mean? But you get it. You're going to tell him, bro. You're going if he ain't doing the right things, bro. You get it? If he ain't doing the right things, bro. You're going to tell him, bro. You're going to tell him off, bro. You get it?
You right. And to Warrior J, hey, Warrior J, who's this player you talk about? United have rebuffed interest from Premier League and Italian clubs this summer. The suggestion is that he'll be offered a new deal to see out his career at Manchester United. Who is this? Warrior J. I don't even know if you're still
I don't know.
Who is this player?
So
name on this is from Mike Keegan DM. Nah, because it says see out your career. Actually, because it said see out your career, I presumed it was talking about a player at the last stages. But you're right, it could be a Maino still. It could be a Maino. Yeah, it could be. For some reason, I was thinking older player. For some reason, Bruno popped into mind. To be honest, as he said about seeing out the rest of the career. You talking about Maguire? Who is it? Does anyone know?
They better not have been talking about Maguire. I swear to God.
Well, yeah. It's I don't know who you said, but shout out to Warrior J each and every time as well. Run up the likes, man. Like I say, man, get us 4 more likes, 2 more subscribers, people, man. Over 30 of you lot in the building. Let's get us up to 60 likes. We're at 57, and just 2 more subscribers get us to 15,430 people. That's all we're asking for. Manchester United, Manchester City show later on tonight, 11:30 p.m. UK time.
Yes.
On my boys later. So yeah, make sure for that as well. Yeah, Jez, you're a joker. United could be a calculated risk extended him. He's just one of them.
This is
man.
what I'm saying. This brother has Matthias Tell. Matthias Tell was a calculated risk, and that shit is ass out. You pockets out with that, brother. So relax, Jez. Relax.
Hey, Jez, hold that, man. Hold that, Jez. Hold that. ITN says, love to the panel and chat. Keep pushing. We're Manchester United. We deserve so much. We do. This is why, like I said, I'm not with it, but I see what Eddie's saying. I see the hope side of it. I see where people are coming from with that as well. But potential. But for that fee, I'm saying go out and get someone else. But
that's what I'm at.
I would have gotten out. I mean, I think
that's what I'm at.
The Baleba thing is if you think Baleba's only going for about 75, I know he's up there. He's gonna be.
Baleba's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be 90, 100. Baleba. I'm even saying Baleba with the midfield. I'm saying just get a competent midfielder.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I think
you don't have to be the best of the best. Like Mateta and Watkins are not the best of the best as strikers. They're just competent.
Yeah, because I didn't say Mateta's world class or Wies's world class. No, like Wies and Mateta are good strikers. For me, SESKO isn't bad, but he isn't good. For me, he's average. And I think for me, that's the difference. All I'm asking is that, like Flawless said, like, yes, the midfield is important, but also the goalkeeper is important. Also the striker, also getting in a good level striker is important. They're all, you know what I mean? They're all important as each other. You get it? They're all important as each other. So like for me, like, I just want to get in a good goalkeeper. I'm not asking to get an elite goalkeeper. I'm not asking to get, I don't know, an Alisson or a Courtois. No, I'm not asking. All I'm asking is to get a good level goalkeeper. Get a good level of midfielder. Get someone, I don't know, like Sanderberg. Get someone like Sanderberg, or you get it, because United was in for him last season, but obviously he went to what was the club now? Fulham. Yeah, he went for them for 25 mil. Like, yes, we might have to pay double. We might have to pay 50 for him, but again, he's a good level midfielder. Even the midfielder that Benfica signed, freaking, what's his name? Richard Rios, innit? Rios. Yeah, he would have been a good midfielder because he only costed 30 mil. So it's less of a risk because it's 30 mil. You get it. It's not like they paid 60 or 70. It's 30 mil. You get me, Flawless.
No,
So
no.
so that's what
no,
so that's what it is. So that I'm asking to get players in every positions that are a good level. I don't want to get trash players, average players. I want good level players. I'm not asking for world class, very good players. Great. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for good. I'm asking for a 6 to 7 out of 10 every week. Is that really hard for me to ask for a 6 to 7 out of 10 every week? That's not hard to ask for, bro.
At the end of the day, he is a 85 million euro.
Yes,
player.
euros, 85 million euros. The same. Yeah.
He will be held to that standard. Nobody is going to excuse him from that. He will be handled to that standard. So when I'm speaking on him, it's a matter of why they did it. What I expect from him is another thing, right? What I expect from him is to make good on every one of them euros that we spent. And if he doesn't, because we're Manchester United, get rid.
We'll see what's up. But yeah, people, we're going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff as well. Let's see. Let me see who's live and to do direct. Yeah, like I say, man, the price point is just, is what it is, man.
Just get good level, man. That's all I'm asking for. 6 to 7 out of 10. That's all I'm asking for every single player that we sign.
Yeah.
6 out of 10. That's
not
not hard. You know what I mean?
Supreme
I'm asking for the, you know what I mean? I'm asking for the Darren Fletchers, the Parchies, and the John O'Shea's and stuff.
Trust me, I get you.
Yeah, the homies just sent me. The homie just sent me that. Yeah, it's looking pretty much like he's coming to United.
Yeah, that's done, fam.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
That's
yeah.
Good.
And I guess Leipzig are gonna go in for Harvey Elliott. So
we'll see what's
there's that.
But yeah, love to everyone that has locked in. Big up, much appreciated. Run up the likes and subscribe button. Don't forget this show, all the other shows you see on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling show, and gaming content available on all audio platforms, people, including YouTube Music as well. So the YouTube podcasts. The YouTube podcast area, you can find it, that directory. You can find all the shows audio only, as well as Spotify, as well as iTunes, as well as Newcastle, as well as iTunes, as well as SoundCloud as well, people. I was reading something. So yeah, Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow and 5-star us. All you iTunes, all you iPhone users, the same thing as well. Keep a lookout on the schedule, as it lets you know all the shows that are indeed coming up. Like I said, back live tonight. 11:30 p.m. UK time, people. So just over 2 hours from now with Vader. I may go live on the gaming channel as well, people. I might go live on the gaming channel. So make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV gaming YouTube channel. Make sure as well, subscribe to the Clips channel, Sarcasm City TV Clips as well. Both underneath in the description, both on the featured channel page as well. And we're just going to keep the shows rolling, people. And tomorrow I'll be launching the members Q&A as well. So if you're a Sarcasm City soldier or higher, so if you're second tier or higher, I'll be running a Q&A, but it'll be members only on the stream with me, where we answer questions from the chat, have conversations about whatever's going on that day, that week. Big up to IT, and again, big up all the regulars, big up all the mods, big up all the members, or the new people, anyone watching this back. Much appreciated, because you lot continue to make sure the channel grows. So I appreciate it, people. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Oh yeah, I'm redirecting to Lee Judges for Sarcasm City TV raid in his chat.